it's not a trip, this is how I feel. Pop champagne, I'ma do it for the thrill. Escape with me, I'm saying it maybe. We could take off and then land on a jet ski. Baby, I hold it tight. Top shelf with it.
When I ask you how you feel, he's so cute.
I would say he'll get that face now.
Suppose he just started peeing just like that.
Oh my gosh.
Suppose he did.
You want to talk about disaster strikes? Also, he's using you. He wants to sniff what's on that table behind you. He be trying to use love to get what he wants. He's a user. He is.
Carter, you're a user and abuser.
Yeah, and he's trying to lick your mouth. Carter.
When I asked you, how's it feel to get ready to be 27? You're like the same. I don't think you actually wrap your brain around it. So I said, like, your birthday's next month. Like, you'll be 27. And you're like,
well, because it's been brought up a couple of times by Sydney. So it's like, I know that it's happening. I forget in the moment. Though.
She probably brought it up a lot this week.
No. She brought it up last week too.
Okay, recent. It's been recent.
Yeah, but I'm saying, well, actually, in the coming weeks, like I want to say when we were in Cancun, she had brought it up, perhaps, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah.
Let's unpack that. Like,
oh, it's not even like
unpack. Like, what do you want to do for your birthday?
I forgot about it low key.
You know what? Is this reality right now? That's exactly my point.
I forgot about it. And not even in like a, I just don't care about it's just like, it just wasn't on my mind. I guess there are other stuff right now that's like more important to me. I don't know. Like I'm doing other things that I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about this. Oh, I'm thinking about that.
So tell me this.
Like, I'm like excited about other things.
Is this normal for how you normally are around your birthday?
I mean, kind of.
Right.
But actually, it's not even, if I'm honest, it's not even for a reason. It's just as I got older, I'm just like, it's not that birthdays aren't exciting, but I'm just like, oh, it's my birthday. I'm not as much as a kid where you're like, rah, rah, rah. Now, for like a big year, I would like want to plan something for real. But or like remember that one year where we did the whole
you were 25
thing?
We had the dinner.
I was like, oh yeah, I did want to have, even though it took me a minute to get there because I just wasn't thinking about it. By the time I thought about it, I was like, I want to do this.
Dare I say you might have what I have.
I might have what you have. Not even might, like I probably just do.
About like, yeah, because you get excited about other people's birthdays.
I really do.
You're already thinking about what you're gonna get,
mm-hmm.
the whole bit. But for your own, you're like, hadn't really thought about it.
It's not even that I don't want to plan stuff because I be planning stuff for other things. Like just yesterday, I like bought those tickets to Cape Trinata. That's for November. I got tickets to Hamilton for November. So it's like I be doing my little fun stuff.
Right, but it's involving.
I don't think
like
about it surrounding
people.
My birthday though. It's just like
even for your 25th.
It kind of is what it is. Like
yeah, for your 25th, I want to say it was a month out.
Yeah, because I just thought about it late.
It was short.
Yeah. But by the time I thought about it, I was like, oh, wait, no, it is 25. Like, no, I do want to do something. It's just like getting me excited and revved up about it. It's like. So
maybe the question is, who do you want to be around for your birthday?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
Because then that, like, I just.
Because that's another thing. Like, the idea of like planning something, it's like, I don't want to plan. I hate planning.
You don't have to plan anything, but I'm just trying to get enough information from you so that I know exactly what you would want. Like, are you wanting something? Because I remember that one birthday. You took yourself out to dinner. You got all dolled up.
Ooh, loved that.
And you took yourself out to dinner.
I love a singular thing. It's so easy.
And you know what? I'm kind of getting.
I'm gonna do that again. Actually,
really, I'm at the point in my life where how can I say this? Even if you're doing something nice for someone, if it's not something they want, then you don't have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want you to feel obligated to go out to dinner with your family if that's not what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
But it's your birthday, so you should have a choice on how you want to.
Because I'm like, we don't even have to like do anything like that.
But then that's the other thing about you, though.
We be going to dinner. You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm
just like, we be going to dinner.
But it's the occasion.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, and it's not even like I don't know what it is. Like I need to investigate it. It literally doesn't even feel like a well, here comes my birthday, like ho hum. I'm just like, cool. Like I have no qualm about turning 27. I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm getting up there.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
I'm
just hard.
Like, I'm like comfortable and like happy.
It's just hard figuring out how to please
how to make it. Yeah, but I'm pleased. I feel. I know. I think that's what it is. Honestly, I'm very pleased.
I know, but I guess it's more so. Maybe it's more so about people showing
people want to show that they care about, which I'm like,
on your birthday.
yeah, and I'm like, and that makes sense when you say that. That's why I'm like, okay, and that's why I'll just humor you for one little second, because I do get that people want to
Not
do
too much
stuff
on the me,
for
on the
people that
humoring.
they.
But it's not just me. Other
Okay.
people want to know.
I'm talking about you saying that. You were like, sorry, people want to celebrate you on your birthday. So I'm like, I'm humoring you on that. Not even humoring you. I know what you
Right.
mean when you say that.
Thank you.
It's valid
Sounds
when you
much
say that.
better.
And I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna have to think of something.
So
probably.
when are you gonna get back with me about it? Just so that I know, like, I don't want to keep bugging you about it.
A good question.
Because literally we have, let's be honest,
We have 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
What are you talking? Oh, you mean it's that close?
It's a sound on TikTok. You need to get on TikTok.
We are one. I do drive-bys on TikTok.
Yeah, I would say you'll get sucked in.
Oh, I'm on TikTok. I look at it every day. I just do drive-bys. I check our page.
Yeah,
I
that's
check
what I'm
my
saying.
page.
I'm saying, like, when I was like, we have 30 minutes, like somebody else
One,
who've been on it would have been like, do you know you have 30 minutes? 30. Yes.
Oh my goodness,
See,
Shari.
Jared be knowing.
Pause. Your birthday's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And 3 days.
Yeah. 3 weeks.
That's
and
less
3
than a
days.
month.
What's today?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mom,
Oh, this is
Mom,
gonna
say today's
air
date.
right
Say
before
today's
her.
date.
Oh, today's date is August 23rd.
The day that we are filming this is currently August 23rd. I'm like stating it.
So when I said it, it wasn't a statement.
It's for extra emphasis, Mom, for the sake of like when I'm editing this.
So the 23rd, and so when this airs,
I just said it. All right, that was funny. Sorry.
Because I was just like, I'm so confused. Like, you literally told me to say it. I said it.
But that's why I'm laughing, because like you're right. Like you were like, I just said it. I'm like, no, you're right.
I'm like, so maybe she should have said it.
I was trying to do like demarcation, like
demarcation,
like,
honey. It's been demarked.
We're gonna get off of this, and then for this birthday episode, you're gonna talk about my past birthdays. Go ahead.
You said we're gonna get past this.
I said we're gonna get off of this,
and that's what's so interesting. Here's the perfect segue to that. What's interesting is when you were younger, you always knew what you wanted to do for your birthday.
I had specific ideas.
Like, first of all, it always involved a sleepover.
Always sleepovers were so
which
fun.
I was torn with. Like, I like the fact that you wanted to sleep over because I'm
you
like,
gotta host.
Okay, it's not gonna cost me as much financially because we're housing it here.
Yeah,
but it's gonna cost me time and energy because the little kiddos don't want to go to bed. I gotta house all the girls. I gotta entertain.
That's so cute, though. Oh my gosh,
so I remember y'all did y'all would always do a fashion show, dance off, or something.
Let me tell you something. I hope that my friends have daughters, because let's have the sleepover here. Like, I want to host it.
Really?
I would because I would throw such a good one. Wow. Because I was a sleepover. Like, if you're a little girl and you want to have a sleepover, I know exactly where your head is at, okay? Because I was that little girl. I was just like that, and I know the time you're looking for, and I'm gonna make it a time. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so the aunt that's hosting the sleepover. Like, I'm Auntie Stephanie. I'm Auntie Stephanie.
Oh, how cute!
Yes, like, I'm hosting it,
and she made it so special.
Ooh, she really did.
All the things she just made y'all feel so like.
And I'm so just doing that. Like, I'm doing that, and I'm like,
when you just said you're hosting, why did I imagine cute little girls seated around your couch with their own thing to soak their feet for pedicures?
Like we're making something in the kitchen. We're playing music. This, that, the third. Like,
there's definitely got to be a theme.
I loved my sleepovers. Remember Libby Lou?
Libby Lou was your birthday, not Sydney's?
We both did a Libby Lou.
Okay.
Because I think Sydney did one year and I did one year.
Tell people what Libby Lou is, because there may have not been a Libby Lou everywhere.
I mean, it wasn't Libby Lou everywhere, but Libby Lou is pretty popular, but it doesn't exist anymore. But like, you could go to Libby Lou.
Wait, it's right there. The gnat's on the light.
That's crap. I didn't get it.
Oh, it just flew off.
Wasn't it called Club Libby Lou?
I just thought it was called Libby Lou's.
Dude, I don't know. But every girl was having their birthday at Libby Lou. Like, that was what you did. Like, you would come to school. No, you would come to school the next day after the weekend, and you'd be like, I had my birthday at Libby Lou. And people would be like, did you put on the outfits? Did you perform? You would go to Libby Lou. They would give you like makeup. They would give you these black outfits with this silver trim to put on. And it would be like pants, top, or like skirt and a top or shorts and a top, and they would put on like cha-cha slide, and you go out in the mall, like in front of the Libby Lou where the steps were.
It is Club Libby
Club
Lou.
Libby Lou. Yeah, that's what
I
I
thought it was Libby
thought.
Lou. That y'all would dance. Remember, I
Mom,
still have pictures of
yes,
y'all dancing.
I know exactly what pictures you're talking about. There were like some stairs in front of it, and then like they would turn on cha-cha slide, and you like perform like you're a pop star or something. Like that was like the point. Like I think they were supposed to like
Former
make you feel like
executive
that.
at Claire's in Montgomery.
Does it have a definition of like what Libby Lou is?
It said
'Cause
Club
you should
Libby
read
Lou
it.
was an experiential experience-based retailer for young girls ages 4 to 12, founded by Mary Drolette, a former executive at Claire's and Montgomery Ward. Montgomery Ward was a store from back in the day.
I've never heard
In
of it.
August 2000, the store chain employed 98 stores and 28 in the United States before closing in 2009.
We truly had it all. Like I'm telling you, Libby Lou, it just was so much fun. Like
Economics.
you walk in there and it's just the girls are all like, ah! Like you're ready to put on the outfit. You're ready for them to do like the little makeup. They would put like they would I think give you like a ponytail, like a sparkly ponytail or something. Like they would
honey.
just do all
They
the
did
things.
all kind of sparkly,
all kind just
all,
everything
anything
that you
girly
want.
that you can think of.
They're sending you home with the little plastic phone that has the lip glosses in it.
Oh
Ah!
my gosh.
Thank you. I miss Libby Lou. But yeah, I had a birthday there and Sydney had a birthday there.
I forgot all about it. And you know what? I don't know if you
and
know
I had a
this.
cookie cake.
You had a cookie cake?
When the birthday that we did Libby Lou, I had a cookie cake.
Did I go and get the cookie from the cookie company? Or
I want to say you got it from Great American Cookie Company.
did you ever feel like your birthdays came up short?
Never.
Let me tell you what's interesting about that. It was and still is clearly, it was a lot of pressure for me to make sure I was doing the right birthday.
I know.
I'm sick of all this pressure I be putting on myself.
Right.
But I just can recall like feeling like, okay, I want them to feel special. I want them, on their special birthday.
You always made birthdays a big
So
deal.
it was like I wonder if they'll recognize. Because sometimes I didn't always buy a cake.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like I remember you loved strawberry cake, remember? And I went Publix and bought the actual strawberry cake mix, made it, put some white icing, the cream cheese icing on top. And you were like, honestly, I think parents need to stop putting so much pressure on themselves.
Because it'd be the simple stuff.
Because it'd be the simple stuff. Because I promise you, you had cake, but you did not care where that cake came from.
At all.
Whether it was Publix or I made it myself.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had pieces and you wanted to take it home. I mean, take it to school.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's why I don't care that much about birthday now. I mean, not that that's everybody's motivation. I don't have like no kind of birthday deficit feelings at all. Like we had such good birthdays as kids.
Wow.
There is not one bit of me like feeling like at a loss of birthdays. Like I need to make sure in my adulthood that but that's not to say that people who do want to make a lot of their birthdays as adults feel that way, because I can't speak for them. They probably don't feel that way. But I guess the kind of person I am, like there's not that there's nothing for me to do, but there's no extra get up and go about it. Like if somebody else had planned like a big shebang or for me, whatever, I wouldn't be like, no, don't plan the big shebang. I'd be like, okay, cool. But I don't feel in me an extra need to like do like, okay, let me make sure I just like plan something. Like I'm never motivated enough for it. For me, I'm never motivated enough for it. And then even for someone else, it's like if it's more so somebody would have an idea and I'm like, oh, okay, period. Like let's like figure out. But if I don't have an idea, I'm just like, okay.
I think I was having this conversation with a friend of mine who their spouse was having a birthday, and their spouse makes them feel like this is how I was raised. My birthday was always a big deal. Basically putting pressure like you have to make my birthday special.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when that's the opposite of where you are.
Mm-hmm.
I think birthdays is something like if somebody wants to throw you a birthday or do something special, great. But I do think that people shouldn't put pressure on other people to do something big. Like even though I like to celebrate like y'all birthday, I want it to be special. I want it to be something memorable.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't dare put the pressure on somebody else. Like
I know what you mean. Also, because birthdays are so personal, and how you grow up experiencing birthdays, they cement your brain on how birthdays are celebrated.
It's true.
So people who don't really do birthdays big like that, it's not it's like they're just not they're not there. But I will say it's like I do like people who, okay, you may think this way about birthdays, but studying the other person and what they like about birthdays and like making that happen for them, because like you see them and you've studied them and you're
Yeah.
like, this is what
But
they
it's
really
so
like.
interesting that you say that though, because you were raised with positive experiences for birthdays, yet you yourself don't see it
Yeah, I'm
important
like,
to do anything for
it's really, it is what
yourself.
it is. Yeah, I'm like, it really could go either way. Cause I'm like, I guess also every day I just be living exactly how I want. And it's like on my birthday, I would just want to be living exactly how I want. So it's like
Mm,
that'd be enough. That'd be
okay.
enough.
I
Like
got you.
I'm doing the things I want to do, and I'm doing it. So it's like other stuff that I have booked for, like for example, like I said, the K Tronada concert. If that was on my birthday, I'd be like, oh, cool, period. Like it's on my birthday. But it's like that is a thing. That is maybe something somebody would do. It's just on another day. It's not on my
Got it.
birthday. But those things are already
Yeah.
happening
And I guess for
per
me,
se.
when it comes to birthdays,
Yeah.
period, the main thing is it just has to do with another year of life.
I know, true, true, true,
Like,
true,
and I
true.
think that's how that was my mother's focus with us.
Mm-hmm.
My mother, oh, this is so interesting to me. My mother, single mom of five,
Ah.
didn't have the money. She wasn't throwing us birthday parties. Matter of fact, I don't think I ever had a birthday party. The only birthday-ish party I had, I remember I was turning 16 and I was telling my mom like I wanted to do something, and then like she cooked and maybe somebody, couple friends
I
came
think you
over,
told me
but it
about
was
that,
not like
yeah.
a birthday party,
Yeah.
right? But
Oof.
what's interesting is she made it special in terms of like your life is important. And now God has allowed you to see another year of life.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that should be celebrated, which is why I would go in y'all room and do what she did like early in the morning. First thing you
27
hear
years
is
ago.
this many years ago, I remember
Yeah.
I was in labor, da 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 da,
Oh.
taking you back through that
Now that
because
I
to let you
like.
know that's special,
Yeah.
you're special. The birthday party or the dinner or what have you, it's just like, let's just celebrate
Let's
you.
celebrate.
And oh, I was just gonna say this. It has to do with not birthday, but I thought about celebration. I don't know if you never watched The Shy, did you? Did you watch The
I
Shy?
never watched The Shy.
Are you all caught up? Okay. There was a scene on there, and I think I told you this,
Okay.
where somebody was dying of cancer. And this is a tough one because she's been on The Shy from the very beginning. This
Mhm.
is like a major character on the show.
Mhm.
And they decide, you know what? Instead of having a funeral for you, we'll have a celebration of life for you while you are still alive.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they, first of all, I was just tore up the
Of
whole,
course, yeah.
because it's like, it's one thing to be sad at a funeral or even a celebration of life and the person has passed, but it's another
Mm.
thing where they're alive and they won't be alive for much longer. And
Oof.
they're there to hear it. And when her son got up there, I was no good.
Ugh.
Because he would, but he literally was giving her flowers and giving her flowers.
Yeah.
But it's like he ended up just like falling in her arms, just boohooing like the little baby boy he was when she had him.
Mm.
And I just thought to myself, what a nice concept of actually telling people how much they mean to you
Yeah.
while they're still alive. Yeah, it's kind of morbid because they're gonna die, but everybody, the whole community was there. Everybody showed
Mhm.
up. And so now before she passed, she got to see that, or at least got to hear from the people that loved her. Is
Yeah.
that something like, is that weird to you? Is that something you could do? Uh-uh. Excuse me.
It's not something I could do. It's not weird to me though. I actually think it's great, but I couldn't. It's not something I could do. Some things are just a bit much for my heart. Just a bit much. Is as amazing as I actually think that is. Like I love that actually. I don't think I could do it. Um, did you want to share?
No, I didn't know if this was her texting me or not.
Oh,
So.
okay. I was gonna say.
Why'd you say it like that?
I just was like
last
wondering.
episode, I had been looking at my phone.
No, I was wondering if you were going to say something. So I'm like, do I pause because I was about to say something?
Mm-mm.
But I was gonna say we should talk about birthday tradition because when you were saying you do the whole like, oh, this many years ago, whatever, blah blah blah. You like have to do that every birthday, or else I would just feel the type of way. I actually really like that. But it made me think of how there's certain stuff that you always do every single year, and it's
Really?
like if you did, Mom, yeah. Really? Question
Like,
mark?
I'm listening for the rest of it, aside from what I already told you, which is coming to your room.
You come and sing. You have the gifts with you. And it
Oh,
made me think of
okay.
the one year when Jimbo was like, have it at her door.
We talked about this on another podcast.
We did?
We
Oh,
did.
man. And let's retell it because it'll always just feel intense. I just will, when I tell you, I will
felt
never
so
forget
bad.
that.
I felt like I had failed you that day.
Mom, I'm laying in my bed. I'm laying in my bedica. Shout out to Maya and Dom, by the way, from Upstairs Neighbors podcast. That's why I talk the way they talk. They're my ghostwriters. I'm laying in my bed. I'm looking at the time because we got to wake up for
It
school.
was a school morning.
So I'm like, well, eventually I got to get up and like get moving. I'm like, I cannot believe that Mom has not come in here. Like I was waiting, like, because you know when it's
This
your
wasn't
birthday.
our first year of marriage, was it?
Oh, I don't know, but it was very. Wait, no, I was in the 8th grade. This is when I was in the 8th grade.
So it was his first, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't even think y'all were engaged.
No, we were definitely
Because
married.
y'all didn't get married to the summer after my 8th grade year.
What I'm saying is, no, I remember that we were married because we woke up in our room and I said, oh, it's her birthday.
What year did y'all get
Let's
married?
go. 2012.
In the summer?
June of 2012.
So then that was after my 8th grade year.
But I'm telling you, we were both in the room and we came and he said to me, I was like, oh, I gotta go.
Yeah, y'all were.
Yeah, I know.
Wait,
I know
were
that for a
y'all? 'Cause
fact.
I'm like, hold on, because so was it the summer? Y'all got married the summer before my 8th grade year? Is that it? The reason why I'm asking is because I remember when he moved. And it was because we were in high school.
He moved in 2013.
Yeah.
We got married in 2012.
Yes. And y'all had been married for like a year by the time he had moved down.
Mm-hmm.
So then, okay.
Yeah, I just remember like we were both like I got up and I was like, I gotta go tell her happy birthday. And he was like, no, put the gift at the door.
Yes.
So when she opens the door, she'll see it.
You know what's funny though? You knew. You said it.
I'm telling you, everything in my core
I should have
said, Rachel, no, don't do it. But then I hung on to what he said because I'm like, oh, that would be a surprise. She'll think I forgot, but then she'll see the gift. I totally forgot about like you and your sister.
Oh,
Whew.
I'm so glad you said that because I was just about to say he didn't know that me and Sydney
Y'all
are
are
heavy
creatures.
traditionalists.
Yes.
When it
big
comes to
time.
our family,
Yeah.
our family traditions and the things that we do, don't change it up. Don't change it up because you know who's
change it
me
up.
and Sydney are the ones who are gonna look around and say, "Wait, why are we not doing that?" It's always us.
It's you.
It's always us.
I don't think LJ cares.
LJ
I mean,
does not.
when
care
it comes
about
to
certain
certain things, he might.
yeah,
but
he may be like, "Wait, what happened to such and such?" But
Mhm.
you could literally ask LJ, be like, "Oh, you didn't care that we didn't do this every year? This year? We do that every year? Oh, I didn't know
that.
Right? He may not even know or care. Me and Sydney tweak one thing, and we're like, "Wait, why didn't you put the popcorn kernel on the table like you always do every year?"
Mom, why didn't you come and tuck me in as a junior in high school?
No, literally, we did not play about that. Because throughout life, like you would just establish these traditions so seamlessly.
I didn't even know that's what I was doing.
You did them seamless. It was just because you would do something, we would like it, you would keep on doing it. So we had like a seamless traditional type, like
interesting.
You integrated traditions just so easily.
After this, I want to hear about the traditions because
cool.
I don't. Cool.
But you knew he didn't know that we were so traditionalist like that. You knew though. You were like, something told me, but I said, let's switch it up.
I felt like I had failed.
I'm with it because on your birthday you already wake up earlier than you're supposed to because you're excited. When you're
What's
younger.
funny to me is in our house, part of the tradition is on your birthday you wake up early, but you stay in the bed because you're waiting.
Yes,
like Jimbo did.
No, we about to get
and
to
my
that.
husband's an early bird.
We got to get to it.
So when he's in the bed on Father's Day,
yes, no, we're
birthday,
about to get to it. So I'm sitting there. I had already woken up super early. I probably was up by like, I don't know, 4 a.m.
Now I feel worse.
So I'm just like waiting and waiting. Time is passing. I'm like, I guess I have to literally get up. And I was like, I'm going to her room to ask her why she didn't do this. Like, and I remember I ran. And you were like, Shari, you didn't see the box in front of you? The gift box, I was like, Mom, I ran. Like, I remember my foot hitting something, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about running to
Oh,
your room to see why. And then you were like, I want to say you looked at him like, Jimmy, you were
I
like,
told you.
Shari, I wanted, he had this idea. I went with it. And I was like, I was waiting for you to sing.
I
Like,
told him.
child,
Sometimes you gotta go with your gut.
you got to go with your
Sometimes it's like you
gut.
know what you know, but I was just open to like what a neat idea.
What a neat idea.
She'll think I forgot and I didn't. I'm so sick of
Yes,
that Nat.
me too. I'm so sick of
He's
it.
the third host
Right.
because he has been like up in here.
Please, Carter's killing me right now.
What's he doing?
Just follow
I'm
Nigerra.
gonna start needing a pillow for these because my back goes in and
Right.
I need more support.
But yes, birthday tradition. So one, you say your little script about this many years ago, and you usually sit with us on the edge of the
Yeah,
bed. You usually sit with us on the edge of the bed, and then you give the gift.
Hold on a second. Get that little braided one. I'll just tuck it right.
Yeah.
The white cream one.
You get that little gift. You give us our gift, and then always by the time we come home, like at night, you do cake. It's like the cake always happens at
Yeah.
night. And it's even though we know the cake is coming, it's always a surprise because it's not like, oh, we walk in from school and the cake is there.
If the
It's
birthday's
like
during the
we've
week.
eaten dinner. If the birthday's during the week, we've eaten dinner. Maybe once we got in the shower, you do the cake. And it's always a surprise of coming out. And it's always the happy birthday. Like whoever's birthday it is, they could be sitting on the couch or they could just be somewhere. You find a reason to get them out to the kitchen.
Wait,
and
how
then
about
it's-
you
merge,
go and
happy
talk to
birthday.
everybody. In a little while, we're about to at 6
We're
o'clock.
about to sing.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
go
sing
sing.
happy birthday. And so you have to find some way to get them out to the kitchen if they're not already there, and then you come out of the woodwork, happy birthday. Or you have them walk into the kitchen, happy birthday. Like,
or have them walk to the back. Happy birthday.
Exactly. Yes. And I love that. Like, it's just those specific things. I'm like, those be the best little things. But I think it's funny now that Jimbo will stay in the bed because he has caught on to when it's somebody's special day, you stay in the bed because everybody's coming to you in the
Everybody's
morning.
gonna come bring you something.
That's what we do.
Shower you.
Yes, when it's somebody's special day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, birthday, we're coming to you in the morning off the wake up. It's like you always want to catch it on the wake up.
You want it to be the
set
first
the tone for the
time.
day. Yeah. What we don't do, and I hate when people do this in TV and movies. I don't know why it's ever been a trope. The whole idea of acting like you forgot the person's birthday just to have a surprise party at the end of the night.
Yeah.
So that somebody could go through their whole birthday feeling awful. Like, what? You would never, like, you like to get it on the wake up and set the tone for the
Honestly,
day.
I could never do that because I feel like, especially since I've now created this
Y'all can
whole
get me to be part of
experience,
that. Nobody
it'd
can
be
get me to
like,
be part of that.
so she didn't say anything.
You're better off not inviting me because I'm not looking at the person and letting them feel sad all day. I couldn't watch it. I don't think I could watch it.
Yeah.
Or I would just have to like not be around. I would have to be MIA. Like I can't look at the person all day and just watch.
That
them
would be
sad.
tough.
Like,
That would be really tough.
and to their face pretend it's not their birthday. Like no way.
So what other traditions that that you were just like, you got to think around holidays. You got to.
It was more so. Well, I mean, we were talking about birthday tradition. Like it was more so catch them on the wake up. You do your little speech. You give the gift after you do the speech, and then you come home, and then we do the cake. And then if it was during a weekday, we'll do that, and then I may have like a party outside of it. Or if it's on the weekend, it's like that whole day ends up being like birthday shebang.
It's always about the experience. There we go again.
Always about
because
the
with LJ's birthday,
experience.
his birthday actually was on a Monday,
Yeah.
the second week of school, and then, but we were having his dinner on that Saturday, so it was like I remember asking him, I'm like, "Do you want your gifts on Saturday, or do you want your gifts on Monday?" He said, "Well, I mean, if I'm getting more than one, I want my gifts on Monday."
On his
But
birthday.
he said,
yeah.
"But Mom, you know how you do. Maybe it could just be like a preliminary gift on the day of the birthday thing, like something small."
That's a tradition. You stagger gifts, whether it's Christmas, birthday, and I really like it has affected the way that I give gifts now. I will stagger them. If I know that there's more than one, there's going to be a flow, a rhythm, a rhyme, a reason. Okay.
It's a build up. I like to build up.
You don't just you don't just spam gifts. There is a story. It's storytelling.
It's storytelling.
It's literally storytelling, which makes sense because
Wow.
you are a great storyteller.
Thank you.
But it is
I
storytelling.
forgot about that. And that's what I did when I got Sydney her her gifts. She
Mhm.
got the Oakwood versus Everybody t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then she opened up the the
It's
earrings.
the journey.
Then she opened up the AirPods.
It's the build
Then she
up. It's the
got the sewing
climb.
machine. And the
Yes.
perfect response, Charlie, I mean, you might have to clip this video in there where she's like, "You got me a sewing machine."
Yes.
It was like she was 5
It's
again.
perfect.
It was the best
It's perfect.
feeling
Like,
ever. Like as a mom, as a parent, you're like, that's what I wanted.
it's just such
You
a big
wa-
deal.
And to be honest with you, when it's your birthday, it's almost like you wanna, for me, I wanna take you back to like that childlike feeling of like,
Mhm.
somebody thought of me. Somebody cared enough about me to know what
Thought
not
of
only what I need,
me.
but what I want.
Yes.
And a sewing machine was a want for her.
Yes.
And if I'm being really honest, like that's how I am about gifts. That's why I'm funny about those Christmas lists. I only did it to keep peace for all of us so that everybody knows
And you know what? And
what
let's
they
be
would
real,
want.
because that was because of the no surprisos in the house. That's because of them. Because we actually never really operated that way. You would
Mm-mm.
have us write down stuff we wanted for Christmas, but me and Sydney even knew then that's a loose idea. We still were like, Mom could do anything. Like we're giving her ideas,
Mom's
but
just trying to get an idea of
a
what you might
reference.
want. A
We
reference.
might you might get us our biggest thing that we want, like something like that, but it's always gonna be a surprise. But the no surprisos in the house,
Yeah.
now we gotta get all specific.
Now
we
got
gotta keep the
because
peace.
so it's like really, I feel like it ends up being like it's just made up. Like we're opening the gifts. Like it could be one of the 5 on my list.
Right, and
I
we're like,
see it.
oh yay, you got me the
It's
such and
the
such.
purse that I put on the list. Thank you.
Right.
So I think it's just so much more like I don't know.
It just shows you how
authentic.
it shows you how different everybody is when it comes to stuff like that, because we're very like experiential when it comes to things.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
more so like it's just about that thing for them, and it's like that's how it is
But
for
yeah,
them.
I was gonna
you
say
know?
I had to grapple. Not even well. At first, it was a grapple. I had to accept like Rachel, just because you want to create an experience, just because this is what you're used to doing, it doesn't mean that that's right.
Right, because
And
if
their
they
way
don't
is
love that, then
wrong.
they don't love that.
I mean,
Fine.
and really when you think about it, it's like it's about them, but it also makes me feel good that I was able to surprise them. And then
Yes.
so at the end of the day, it boils down to is it more about them or me? It's more about them. So
Right.
if what's more important is them actually getting what they
Mhm.
said they wanted, then I have to let it go.
Then we will do just that.
Then we will do just that.
Mhm.
So when I was doing LJ's
Is it boring?
birthday,
Sure.
okay, LJ, you want dinner? What do you want at the dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, but I still pulled the okey doke, and his sister surprised him.
Yes.
She came into
yes.
town,
Because
and
that's
he had
the
no
thing.
idea.
They actually, I think that's part of where our problem comes in. When they are surprised, they love it. That's
Yes.
that's the thing right there. It's
You
like
know what I think
they
it's
say,
attached to,
"Oh,
though?
control."
Control.
Yeah, it comes back to control, because, and I think that is part of why we grapple with it, because we know that it's not just as simple as, oh, well, I just like this. It's a control thing, and we know when they do get surprised, they love it. They relish in it. Every part of, so it's not a, well, I just don't like that, period. The fruit flies on you. Hit it, hit it, hit it. I think you got it.
I better have, because that hurt.
Did you?
Oh, there it is.
Did you get it then?
Yes, yuck.
Yay!
Yuck.
Don't show, just get it
Oh, sure.
away.
Yeah,
But
but
yeah, I was gonna say it'd be one thing if they were just like, I don't like being surprised. I don't like how it feels, da da da. And it's like, you do like it though. You do. They do like it.
yeah, but
It's if they're not surprised, it doesn't take anything away from them. Like if not saying if we weren't surprised that it would take something away, but that's our ideal experience. It's not their number one. They could take it or leave it. It does not matter to them. If a surprise gets ruined, they will still be happy about the gift. But when they are accurately surprised, they like it. They'll talk about
They
it, the
will.
memory of it.
And on my end of it, here's what I will say. If you're going to surprise somebody, you also want to pay attention to people.
Yes.
Like, because you might think it'll be a good surprise.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something that they don't like, it may not be a good surprise. And I've seen this before, whether it be on TV or what have you. They'll be like, I do not want a surprise party. Do not surprise
Yeah.
me. And then they're surprised and they kind of got to fake it.
Yes.
And they didn't really want the surprise to begin
You
with.
gotta know the
So for me,
person.
part of it is, And it doesn't take a lot of work because I naturally like to do it. But when I hear somebody says, "Oh, I would love a such and such. If
Mm-hmm.
I can afford the such and such,
I'm gonna do it.
that's what
I'm
you're
gonna
gonna
do it.
get."
Mm-hmm.
But it could be nowhere close to their birthday, nothing. I just lock it in and be like, "I'm gonna get that," or I
Yes.
go ahead and get it.
That's how you be a good gift giver. That's how you be a good
Yeah,
gift
but
giver.
that takes thinking about people and
You have
what
to be
people
thinking about people.
like,
Yes, you have
and
to like
you
clock that
know,
in your
you got to
head.
clock that in your head.
Like, oh my gosh, and I'm
And
like, yeah, that's
so
actually the
when
best
you
part of
you know
it.
surprise alone, that's one thing, but make it meaningful. Like when
Sorpresa.
he said he wanted the fishing trip,
Yes.
I knew that's why I told you I was like he wants to do a fishing trip.
Yeah.
I think he would have maybe expected it from me,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he told you that. Had he ever told you
He
that?
didn't tell me, you told me, which makes it even
So
more like that makes it more like shocking
right.
because he didn't know that I knew.
That builds relationships. Like when people feel seen.
It does
And I think that's why I
occur.
was so touched that day. I was like,
Gosh.
wow, I was just saying it with no intention of getting any candy. I'm still eating on them lemon heads. Because
And that's just
Shari's
a
always,
loaded statement right there.
what'd you say?
That's a loaded statement.
I feel like I get judged.
Because
Shari's like, oh, she takes years to finish.
like
I
you'll
don't want
have
all that
candy
candy at
for
once.
forever.
I'm not like when you're younger, you do that kind of stuff.
That is so true.
Like
Actually, that's so true. When I was younger, you're handing me a Snicker bar, I'm eating it in one sitting, right? Today, if I got a Snicker bar, honestly, I probably would have half of it.
well, there we have it.
I
Now,
wouldn't eat
I
the
will
whole
say
thing.
this about me and Snicker
You wouldn't have
bars.
half of it though. You would have less than that. You'd have like a quarter.
They high five too. You said I would have a quarter?
I said, yeah, I said you
No,
wouldn't have half. You would have a
here's what it
quarter.
is. It depends on what's going on.
No, that's true.
Back when I was in high school, I would I like breakfast. I'm a breakfast person. We used to sell bagels. Like they used to sell bagels for like 25 cents, 15. They'd be in a paper bag because they were warm. They must have just gotten them out of the oven. The paper bag kept them warm and they would sell them. And there was nothing on it. It was just a bagel, no cream cheese. I remember my point. Oh, I remember now. But back then, let's say I didn't have a bagel and somebody gave me a Snicker. You know that commercial Snicker satisfied? I would eat the Snicker for breakfast
Oh
and it would
yeah.
hold me. So now, not so much for breakfast. If I'm hungry and I know I'm not getting to food anytime soon, it happens far and few
You
between.
know what? Period.
I will eat a Snicker
I
bar.
would eat the whole Snicker bar.
And I would eat the whole Snicker bar.
You're actually right, and I would in that case,
You would?
1000%. Because it's like I'm not eating in a minute. If I eat this whole Snicker bar, I might just make it a little bit.
Yeah,
I might
because
just make it a little
it
bit.
has peanuts.
It's the
It's
peanuts.
packed with
and
peanuts,
the
like the
nougat.
commercials. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking because Snickers ain't paying me to talk
Oh my
about
gosh, but
them.
I'm like, we can say our little one too. Also, I've had a Snicker bar in a long time, and like that's something that like I would try to get to often.
Remember, I used to buy Snicker bites,
The little fun size ones.
little fun size ones.
Yes.
And I just keep them.
I loved that because I would be having it.
And
oh
then,
my
or I would do M&Ms. I'll still do a
gosh.
good M&M
You like a
and just
you like
eat
a
3
peanut M&M.
and just do 3 or 4.
I love peanut. When we were in Toronto, you had was that then when you had
Yeah.
the peanut M&Ms, and I'm like, hold on.
It's usually
now give me a few more of those.
it's my travel snack. Actually,
It is your travel snack.
I just like it because sometimes when you're just hungry or your mouth tastes like nothing, you just put like 3 or 4 peanut M&Ms in your mouth. You're like, okay, let me get some water. I'm good.
Let me get some water. That's actually crucial. That's actually crucial. I don't want to have a chocolate or a sweet without a water. I don't want to have
Oh,
a
we already know
candy
that.
without a water. So then you like walk around like, no, you need the refresher. But I was gonna say that is why it takes you forever to finish candy because your candy consumption is it's that of like I just need a little something.
I just need a little.
You're
sweet
not like
taste.
I'm ready to sit down and have me a candy bar. Like some people who really love candy, like they want to have a candy bar. You just want a little something. That's what you get it for. Like the way people have chew gum, that's like how you do candy. You just want to put something in your mouth real quick.
And I used to be a gum connoisseur, but
You
I don't
did.
really do gum a whole lot. Like I got some today, just because it looked good.
Mom, in general, I feel like gum used to be bigger. Is it just me? I'm not talking about inside.
I used
but
to love double
I'm
mint.
saying more people carried gum
Gum.
and mints. And I'm like, I wonder what that's about.
Until well, it could be
Genuinely.
to keep their breath fresh, but
No, mom was saying like why
Mhm.
people don't carry it as much anymore. It used to be
Oh.
so common, like as a kid, you just knew adults chewed gum. You could ask any adult for some gum.
yeah, that's true.
and
It's
I'm
not
like,
as popular.
It's not as popular. And I'm like,
Matter
was
of
there just
fact,
more like gum propaganda back
wait.
then or something?
Matter of fact, not only was it popular, but like that was a rule in class: no chewing gum.
Yes.
Y'all remember that?
Yes.
No gum
Gum
chewing.
was a
I don't know
big
if it's still like
deal.
that in elementary school,
I'm like, what's the deal
but all
with
the way through
that?
high school, it used to be a thing, and you used to have to hide if you were chewing. Like, are you chewing
Swallow
gum?
it.
And you're like, or you swallow
Yes.
it.
To the point where
7 years.
I was about to say that whole rule, like that was a popular thing
So
because
that thing would
gum
just
was
pass.
popular. And I'm like, why isn't gum popular anymore? All right.
It
I'm
will,
like,
child. That
it
thing
ain't
will
no
pass.
7 years,
It ain't
child.
no
I'm like,
7 years.
whatever.
Now, if you swallowing gum out, I don't know.
Maybe that might do something, you know, I don't know.
Lock
But
up some
like
things.
gum was big. Gum was big.
It was a big deal.
Even like Tic Tacs. When's the last time you've seen one?
You know what's big now?
What?
Water bottles. Every other student has a water bottle. They have a Stanley. They have
Ooh,
a.
you know what?
They're drinking
It's actually
water.
making a lot of sense.
Do you know what else is? Listen,
No.
Yeah, was it COVID?
That stopped gum? Oh, now the water bottles for sure, but I just realized I'm like one oral fixation was traded for another. People vape more now. Like people that I'm like, that's like because people were chewing a lot of gum. People now like so many people just like carry a vape and every now and then they just like hit it. Like I feel like that's a newer oral fixation. Yeah.
Or they just eat.
Yeah. But I'm like, why aren't people like chewing the
Like
gum anymore?
the water bottle is big. Like here's what's funny. With what I do sometimes, like because we facilitate something, I might be pushing a cart with water bottles. The kids be like, "Can I get one of them?" Like water bottles is like the snack machine. They want a water bottle.
People do want a reusable water bottle.
No, but
I
they
love a
want the
reusable
other
water
ones too.
bottle.
They drink more water. I will say that.
The rise of reusable water bottles, I know that TikTok had something to do with that because it was like there was like, oh my gosh, 2019 TikTok was so different. This aesthetic called Visco Girl, and their
Shari.
the biggest thing was them having their hydro flask.
Shari, during homecoming week, Visco Girl was a day.
One of the, yes, because that was a big thing. And they say, and I open, they would have like scrunchies and like have no.
What
Jerry,
is
you
that?
probably remember like
what's that? What is?
And you're like,
you
like,
were what?
I open. Yes, you remember. It was so stupid. It's like honestly, I couldn't even explain it to
What
you.
did they
like,
say?
you had to be there.
It's just a sound?
I don't even know how to explain like and I open. I don't even know how to explain that. Honestly, I don't know how to explain it. It's brain rot. It is.
She's dying laughing over it. They would just say that.
People would be like, that would be like the people who were doing a satire of like a Visco Girl. They would have like 20 scrunchies on their wrist, come in with like 5 hydro flasks, barreling in, and be like, and I oops, like that. It's so hard to explain. 2019 TikTok was a different place.
Wow. Well, let me say.
But everybody had like hydro flask was the thing. So then it just kind of like cups, like reusable, Stanley. Now it's this. Awala comes out with like different color schemes and stuff, and people want to collect them. Like, but honestly, low key, I'm like, I feel like this all started with Visco Girl Hydro Flask.
Who's come up with different themes?
Awala. Their water bottles. Yeah.
Oh wow. But I thought about it because the other day I went into a classroom that they went to lunch, and I looked on the tables, all these water bottles. Reusable, non-reusable. I'm like, wow, this is a whole thing. But to make it a theme for homecoming week.
Yeah, Mom, because it was like a big deal at the time. Like they just looked a certain way and they just like, it was the thing.
And they probably don't call them Visco girls anymore, but it's still part of people's aesthetic. Like they have their outfits and they got their water bottle.
Yeah. It's turned into clean girl aesthetic now.
Clean girl aesthetic?
Yeah. Even though I wouldn't say Visco girls are clean girl aesthetic, but like having your water bottle and like I feel like that it more so goes clean girl now.
So
because
what is the clean girl
It's this idea
aesthetic?
of like clean girl aesthetic, if I could describe it, slick back bun, probably like Lululemon set.
Yes.
What's the kind of makeup called? Oh my gosh, I forgot
I
what
see
it's
that
called.
all the time.
Not everyday makeup. There's a word for it that they call it.
Is it like a natural look?
Yeah, natural beat, slick back bun, Lululemon outfit, reusable water bottle, Pilates, matcha after Pilates. That honestly, if I could think of clean girl, I'm like, that's what it is like on TikTok. Like that's what it looks like for them.
That's exactly what they look like. Like I'll ask them, I'm like, "Ooh, that's a cute little outfit."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Where'd you get that from?" They're like, "Lululemon." I was like, "Okay, $50 million."
No, literally.
Got it.
And Lululemon recently got more popular for Black people, like more popular because of that song.
Oh, there's a song
You never heard that song that's like Lululemon? You probably heard it before.
Okay.
I can't sing it.
That other stuff you were saying, I'm like, what
Yes,
is?
and open. And what's funny is because I've seen so many of those videos, it came back like it literally awakened me. I'm like, oh, I literally I could just pull that out at any moment. There were so many videos like that.
It's crazy. It's just interesting to see the generations.
I know.
And how things like COVID and different things like influence how we move. Like water is a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna go away, but I actually like that trend. I love the fact that they're seeking out water and they're wanting water.
Me too.
You say you too? You know what I thought about as I was sitting here, as we film and I keep sipping my water?
Well,
That's literally something I've been doing for years. Like I remember
you have
my students mocking me.
and they grab their water.
They grab the water bottle and they're walking up and down the classroom. And they like gesture.
Yeah.
And I'm talking and they'll stop and be like, and
Because
I'm
one
just
thing
like,
about you, water bottle in hand, like, oh my gosh.
well, number
like,
one, when you're talking, you get thirsty.
Yeah.
Number two, which is really number one, water is my drink of choice.
It's mine now too. You made it be ours when we were kids. You'd be like, if this water bottle doesn't come home empty, then you don't get juice tonight. Yeah.
Wait, what was my other one? It was really my favorite. I forgot all about that.
What other one?
When they were little, and this was before you even
back
understood
hurts
what I was doing.
too.
First of all, if I gave them juice, it was half water, half juice.
Oof.
They know no different. You didn't know no different at that time.
Yeah, we were little.
And then once y'all got a little older, y'all was still elementary age, I would do for every glass of juice you have, your next thing needs to be water.
Oh, yeah, we had to
So
stagger.
it was always water, juice, water,
Yeah,
juice.
we had to stagger.
Because they love
to
juice.
stagger.
And I'm like, no, you need water. Water's good for you. Water's healthy.
Mm-hmm. LJ didn't have that issue. He just loved water already.
Right. Until
Luckily for you.
he
Oh, and you don't come to think of it. I'm like,
he
I
loved
forgot.
water until he didn't.
Now he's the
Who
he,
needs
he
the
became
pillow?
the
Does
soda.
Shari need the pillow?
Oh, thank you, because I'm like, my back did start
Shari,
hurting
I just
too.
thought about something like, why have we been suffering all this time? Why haven't we been doing pillows?
Me knowing good and well that I have a back issue when it comes to chairs anyway, but whatever.
When it comes to chairs anyway, like it's almost time for us to like wrap it up, but I feel like I'm not completely settled with just what I'm going to, what needs to happen for your birthday and what you want.
Something does need to happen, but it's really, honestly, it makes it stressful to like try to think about that on the spot because I don't know.
No, I don't want you to think about it on the spot, but
Okay.
I do want you to
Consider it.
like that's the thing. I didn't even expect you to come up with a solution as we were talking.
Yeah.
I just don't feel like you're considering it.
Well, no, I was supposed to be planning something because Sydney was like, "Oh, we can come up."
And I
maybe.
feel bad about
I even
that,
told
'cause-
Sydney and Kiara, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna plan something like so block off this weekend," but I just haven't put any.
And
effort
I almost
towards
don't
it.
want you. You know what? This is a familiar conversation because with your 25th birthday, it was us having a conversation that you were like, "I'm gonna do a dinner,"
Mhm.
and so I was like, "Shari, you don't have to do anything. Let me do it. Let me help." You were like, "Well, I know who I want to do the food already,"
Mm-hmm.
and you did the food and you got the location.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is, I'm not saying we got to do something for your birthday and you have to plan. I'm just saying, I just need some glimpse of like what you might
Then
do
we'll
if we
see.
want to spend some.
Then we'll see.
Do I have to be okay if she says I don't want to do anything?
Absolutely.
Thank you. I knew you would say. I knew.
Do I have to be okay if she says I don't even want any gifts?
Absolutely.
Of course she would say that because not too much. It's just Shari. If it was up to her, like that kind of thing would just pass, and then she ends up like loving it. Like she didn't want to do the dinner, or she didn't want to do anything that time. And I'm like, it's your 25th birthday, whatever.
Yeah.
We ended up doing. She was like, "Mom, that was great. That was so amazing."
Well, no, it wasn't even that one. I wasn't thinking of it at all.
You weren't.
And then we thought about it. I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Sometimes thinking is mentally taxing. So
Same here.
Even
Yeah.
her having
Yeah.
to kind of try to come up with something to tell
Yeah.
you to do,
Too
like
much.
that's
agree.
a chore. So I
Yeah.
just much rather not do.
I get that.
Loke.
Because
Actually,
that's
hike.
low key. That's how I feel about other people's birthdays.
Yeah.
But I feel like I have to. Like it's like
for
I
them,
can't
yeah.
just let it pass
Yeah.
and not.
For me, I'm like,
And if I'm being honest, it doesn't always have to be a big party.
mhm.
It could be just a special thing that I know that you want.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you just special.
Mom,
Like Sydney,
you're
are we gonna have Shari's special day?
She would say stuff like that.
She would say like,
Or she's
what-
repeating what you're saying.
yeah, like
That's
whatever
really
it was
what
that I would
is.
say.
Yeah.
She would.
We're
say.
talking about child Sydney. But no, let's
Yeah.
wrap up for real, because I'm low key getting like tired.
You breaking down?
I'm tired.
Well, next time we talk to them again, honey, you would have celebrated your birthday. There we go. There we go.
Oh
See?
my God.
The
Next
excitement.
episode, it'll be 27th, and it'll be the 27th episode.
Oh my God.
Look at our producer
Our producer.
keeping track of which episode. But let me remind y'all guys, like, share, and
Remind 'em.
subscribe.
Yeah.
You know, share it with your people. Share it with your parents. This is for any age. To a mother and daughter just yapping away as we do.
Yapperinas.
So this has been So Tell Me This Sundays. I'm Rachel.
I'm Shari. We'll see you next Sunday.
And he's Carter Berry.
And he's Carter Berry.
Bye.
Oh, Carter Berry.
There you go. Go in for your shot. Go in for your shot. Oh, that was perfect.